Hello there.
Alright, can we talk a little bit about Godzilla Jr.? Because I said before in my video that he is coming to the Monsterverse, and I'm holding firm on that, man. I'm holding firm until the next Godzilla movie comes out that we are going to see Godzilla Jr. pop up in the next Monsterverse movie. I think there's just too much marketability with the character, and I think that it's something that Toho is definitely going to want as well. I think it's going to sell a ton of toys, having a little cute version of Godzilla, and I can just already see the writing on the wall now for the introduction of the character, and maybe even to eventually replace Godzilla at some point down the line. Maybe not in the next movie. Maybe I jumped the gun saying that Godzilla will die in the next film, or that I think he could die, but I do think if they bring in Godzilla Jr., at some point he's going to have to replace the mainline Godzilla and become the new Godzilla of these movies. We're going to get into it in this video and some of the connections that I think Godzilla Jr. has to Doug. We're going to talk about it all in this video. If you guys enjoy my Monsterverse content, consider subscribing, and let's get into it.
The Atomic Fair.
Okay, so I can't find the comment, but I swear somebody commented in my video the other day saying that Doug could be Godzilla Jr., and it just sparked this just brainwave of ideas that we're going to talk about in this video. So if we go back to some of the original concept art of what Doug was supposed to look like, I actually made a video years ago talking about Zilla potentially being Doug in the Monsterverse, and that the original design for Doug was actually heavily resembling Zilla, and that maybe Doug was supposed to be the Monsterverse version of Zilla. But as time has went on, and mainly since I've read this comment since yesterday, I've had this crazy idea that Doug could actually end up becoming Godzilla Jr. Either he gets infected with some radiation, some Hollow Earth radiation, or we just see an evolution of Doug's character as he grows into something resembling Godzilla Jr. Now, when we look at this original concept art from Godzilla versus Kong, where we see Doug, we can actually see some designs that really resemble Godzilla, and definitely show that they were going in line of having Doug be in the same species of the Monsterverse Godzilla. So some of the things that are leading me down this path is also the idea that they're not really introducing the idea of Godzilla giving birth to another Godzilla. If they were to introduce Godzilla Jr. in the next movie, and he were to not be Doug, and he were to actually be a completely original creature, he would actually have to probably end up being born. I don't think we're going to start the movie with Godzilla Jr. just existing out of nowhere. Now, when we read up on the origin of Doug over on the Gojipedia page, it says that Doug is an offshoot species of the Godzillasaurus, but he's smaller and has evolved to resemble lizards. He's also an iguana-like being with large green eyes, short legs, and tough skin. Doug's species are thought to have evolved within the Hollow Earth, where energy sustains all species. Doug's species are unique, with an armored appearance that helps them survive in the Hollow Earth. They have large green eyes, short legs, tough skin, and jagged osteoderms. They also have a spiked tail like a Stegosaurus, which adds ferocity. Doug's species may be related to Godzilla, as the art book of Godzilla vs. Kong, One Will Fall, the art of the ultimate battle royale, suggests that Doug's species are an offshoot of the Titanis Gojira evolutionary lineage. However, the book doesn't confirm an evolutionary link. But you know, guys, I think it is so possible. It's just such an easy change in the lore for them to end up making Doug a baby Godzilla. And even if you look at Manila specifically, Manila really looks kind of similar to Doug. And specifically, if you look at some of the earlier concept art, it looked as if Doug was set to play a somewhat decent role in the film. So I don't know, guys, comment down below what you think about the potential of Doug being an offshoot of Godzilla and ending up becoming Godzilla Jr. If we look at these really early concept designs of Doug, he really strongly resembles Godzilla Jr. and more specifically Godzilla, especially this one here. This is one that I actually just found while making the video, and it's wild how much he looks like Godzilla. It'd be such an easy change in the lore for them to end up making him either Manila or Godzilla Jr. But whatever you guys think, comment down below. Either way, I think Godzilla Jr. is coming up in the next movie. So for this video, that's all I got. Until the next one, guys, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.